So we have now built the inquiry worksheet. That worksheet answered detailed questions about one child or one parent. Now we're going to build something very different. Instead of focusing on one child, we're going to look at the entire business. How many children are currently enrolled? How much money have we invoiced this month? How much has actually been paid? Which rooms are almost full? How many children were absent this week? How much income are we generating? These are management questions, and that's exactly what the dashboard has been designed to answer. The purpose of a dashboard isn't simply a collection of charts. A good dashboard helps managers make better decisions. Instead of searching through hundreds of rows of data, the important information is brought together onto one screen. The manager can understand the health of the business within seconds. That's the purpose of a dashboard. To turn information into decisions, what questions should a dashboard answer? Before we build anything, we should ask an important question. What information does management actually need? For our childminding business, we've identified several key questions. How many active children do we currently have? How many places are available? What is this month's income? How much money is still outstanding? How many children were absent? Which rooms are busiest? How many new children joined this month? These are called key performance indicators. They're the figures management monitors every day. Before creating any dashboard, always decide which questions it needs to answer. Then build the dashboard around those questions, not the other way around. Let's look at the finished dashboard. Notice that it isn't cluttered. There's plenty of white space. Information is grouped into logical sections. Key figures appear at the top. Along with charts, everything has a clear purpose. One of the biggest mistakes people make is trying to display every piece of information they have. Good dashboards don't do that. They display the information management actually needs, simple, clear, and easy to understand. Let's build our first KPI. The manager asks, how many active children do we currently have? That's another counting problem. This is a job for the COUNTIFs function. As this function does most of the work in the dashboard section, let's look at it again in detail. So type in COUNTIFs. The first argument is the criteria range. This is the active column in the children table. We will select this column using keyboard combination control +Shift+ downward arrow. The second argument is the criterion, the word yes. The formula is simply saying look through every child and count those whose active status is yes, within seconds. The answer appears on the dashboard. One business question answered. We also use the COUNTIFs function for children present today, numbers on the waiting list, etc. Numbers don't always tell the whole story. Suppose outstanding fees increase significantly. The manager shouldn't have to study several reports before noticing. Instead, the if function can interpret the results. For example, if outstanding fees exceed €20,000, display a warning, otherwise, display normal. We do by using conditional formatting. Click on cell B8, go to conditional formatting, then highlight cell rules. Select greater than and type in 20,000. Also, if occupancy approaches maximum capacity, the manager receives an early warning. Conditional formatting helps important information stand out immediately. Instead of searching for problems, the dashboard brings problems to the manager's attention. Charts. Tell the story. Let's now look at the charts. Charts aren't there simply because they look attractive. Every chart should answer a business question. For example, attendance by month. This helps identify seasonal trends. Room occupancy. This shows which rooms are approaching capacity. Payments received. This shows whether income is increasing or falling. A good chart allows the manager to understand the situation without reading hundreds of numbers. If a chart doesn't answer a question, it probably doesn't belong on the dashboard. The dashboard doesn't store information. Here's another important principle. The dashboard stores almost nothing. Nearly every figure is calculated from the other worksheets. Children, attendance, invoices, payments. Everything flows into the dashboard automatically. That means there's only one source of information. Update the data once, and every chart, summary, and KPI updates automatically. That's one of the biggest advantages of well-designed spreadsheets. Let's imagine the owner opens the dashboard on Monday morning. Within a few seconds, they know there are 82 active children. Occupancy is 91%. 3 invoices are overdue. Income this month is €14,750. Attendance has fallen slightly compared with last month. One room is almost full. No searching, no manual calculations. Just useful business information. That's the real purpose of Excel. Helping managers make informed decisions quickly. You can download a copy of the spreadsheet in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe for more episodes.
Whether you're looking to improve your own Excel skills or train an entire team, we've built a practical course for real-world Excel users. Our 6-level online program takes learners from beginner to advanced and now includes using Excel with AI, ensuring every skill level is covered. For businesses and universities, we support groups from 3 users to over 1,000. Managers can track progress, monitor results, and see team performance in real time. Course levels include online exams, and learners who achieve 75% receive an automatically generated CPD-certified Excel certificate. Individual and corporate group licenses available. Learn Excel. Work faster.